Okay, that's half set up over there. This is a nightmare. How the hell do I get my chat on this? This should not be something that's hard. Focus. Something actually worked. But I still can't see my chat. Wait, I genuinely don't have a chat. What the heck? I can see somebody's chatted, so it does work. Why is that all over there? This is the most scuffed setup in the world. I'm glad no one can see behind the scenes. This is not working. Wait, it actually will not refresh. I can see it moving over there. Oh, hang on. It's working. Hello. It's working. I can actually see it. I need to pop this out and make it much bigger. It is not behaving on my laptop, but wow, is that as big as it goes? I am way too blind for this. And I have no space. Holy crap, it's tiny. Hello. How is everybody? I was supposed to go live like 2 hours ago, so it's going to be 2 hours shorter, but that's okay. I think I'm in focus, but I am too blind to tell. Oh yeah, the thumb. It's honestly not bad. I don't even know if YouTube gets annoyed if you show blades. But it's a tiny little blade, it's just blunt. So I thought it was literally impossible to cut myself, and then immediately cut myself. And I didn't want to put blood everywhere. So, it's been interesting, right? So this literally is multiple years worth of a project for me. I've had Warhammer for a long time. My Tyrannid's actually downstairs bathing in meths at the moment. But I've got all sorts of stuff. So there's a load of like Space Marines. And when I say they're bad, I mean they're bad, right? So bear in mind, I painted this when I was like a literal kid, okay? But most of them are either damaged, half painted, or covered in layers and layers of paint. So I'm trying to finally fix them, because this cube thing, I'm a bit bored of seeing all Funko Pops. So I thought we'll get some Space Marines in there, some Tyranids in there, and actually, tell you what, this is going to be like, I wasn't going to show this because we're building boring stuff. I do have cool stuff. Yeah. Man, how do people do this? It's mirrored and yeah. Anyway. We have cool stuff. I'm too scared to build them. This one in particular I'm too scared to build because it's half built. And for all I know, the instructions aren't in there, so it's a guessing game. So my plan is, what I've managed to do so far is these are the two that I've built. The first one, those of you on Discord know, is super glued, and I glued my fingers together. Oh, and I made a YouTube post about it. The second one is plastic glue, which does not glue your fingers together. So what I've done already is I've cut them all out, because I think that's the boring bit. I've trimmed them all up, and there's little bits of plastic everywhere. But we can build them. But I can't paint them, because you kind of spray the primer on. So I've already got a few which only have one coat of primer. So these ones should be okay to paint. that's the plan. All of this is old. The paints might not work. The paintbrushes are royally buggered. This is going to be fun. Right. So I don't know if anyone's done Warhammer or not. This is like something I come back to all the time. But I swear, because these models are old, I swear the old stuff just does not stick. The new stuff just seems to work fine, but the old stuff does not. And this was literally the whole plan for the stream. Just sit here and glue things. Yeah. You guys at least have music. I can't get the music to work for me. Exactly, and chat. That was the. That's what I was hoping. Because otherwise, it's a little bit boring. And this is actually more organised than I usually am. I've even laid it out by shape, or sorry, side of each head, side of each claw. And oh my god, I forgot how hot it gets. Now I remember why I can't stream with the camera on. Because I have 3 lights there, 1 light there, 1 light behind it, oops, 2 more by the PC, 2 more in this, 3 more in this corner, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 overheads. I forgot about that. You see, you look at these camera specs, right? And they say good at low light. And I think we have very different agreements about what low light is. Oh. Yeah. So here's something I didn't think about. I mean, ignoring the wind, because I can't control that. You can't even see what I'm gluing. You can't see what I'm doing. I didn't think about that. What can I do about that? What can we do? Yeah, let's try zoom in. You won't be able to see me for a bit, but oops, that's the focus. Let's not play with that. Let's not put your crotch low either. I need like a cameraman. Yeah, so you can see my hands now. But can you see this at least? Not really. Oh no. I didn't think this through. How much of that can you see? Because like the only view I've got is literally like way too far away for me to tell. But that looks absolutely tiny. You can't see anything. An overhead camera. That's not a bad shout. What I actually used to do was I used to use the phone, right? So you can plug in Androids and you can set them to be a webcam. So that's what I used to do before I bought the camera. But now it doesn't work, it just glitches. Because I was going to have a 2 camera setup. One where you see just the model, which really does not want to stick. See, look, look. It doesn't want to stick. I swear the old ones just don't stick. This is impossible. This is why I don't stream. I've got no clue what I'm doing. Overhead camera. I wonder. Hang on. Right, look. I knew this first stream was going to be scuffed. It's more scuffed than I thought. Overhead camera. Uh-oh. There's cables everywhere. Overhead. Overhead. Oh shit. Okay. We can and zoom in a little bit more. Okay, now you don't get me at all, I don't think. But that's okay. That's better. That's not too bad. Is it in focus? I can't tell. It doesn't look like it's in focus, but I'm blind as a bat. Look at that, we've got shallow focus. How cool is that? I mean, look, that piece is tiny. How am I ever going to get you to see that? But look, huh? Huh? Kind of. Well, North says it's in focus, so it's in focus. Anyway, Charlie, you're blind too. How are you going to be able to tell me? And now it's got to hold for a bit. Oh. Look, it's not sticking. It's just not. Okay, to be fair, it is sticking to me a bit. Oh. I might be wrong. It might stick to fingers still. Oh yeah, look, it's stuck to me. Oh no, hang on. This is kind of cool because I don't know what I'm going to do with this stream footage. It's not going to become a YouTube video. But I might stick it on my website when the website's finally live. Maybe that's what I'm going to do this week actually. I've got a week off, I think. I might work hard on getting that website live so I can put stuff like this on it. But yeah, it's going through, its head not sticking on. And actually I think the shoulders come out. Oh, bollocks. I don't know. I mean, how close can I get this? But yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to stick this on my website, and I've recorded a little bit behind the scenes stuff where downstairs at the moment I'm getting older models. So this is actually a newer model, but I'm using it to test colours, right? But I've got all my older models bathing in methylated spirits to try and get all the paint off. And this one's not old, but this is my best painted. But I don't remember how I did it or the colours or anything, so I can't do the colour scheme again. Hello Riptide, and yeah, that's not a focus. Get in focus! Oh god. It's awful. I am loving the camera quality. I'm just about to order 2 new, well, when it goes down in price, 2 new lenses. I've purposely stepped away because I'm curious what the autofocus is picking on. And in my opinion, nothing. Nothing in shot is in focus. So what is the autofocus doing? I could zoom out a little bit. This is going to be the whole stream. Just me getting up and down just to play around with this. I'm really loving learning about cameras and stuff. I've just worked on a huge Kubrick project, so that's going to go live on the website very soon. But messing around with the camera on that, it was awesome. By the way, I don't know if anyone here does do Warhammer right, but do you guys glue, if you do you glue the base to the model or not? And I gotta admit, these bases are for some reason really tight. I remember them being extremely loose when I was a kid. So maybe this isn't an old set. I just literally found it in my attic lying around. And this mother flipper don't stand up. Just doesn't stand up. Wait, where's he gone? Where's best for him? Here? Oh, yeah, ready? What do you do with a model that doesn't stand up? Wait, does that one not stand up either? Oh no, that one does. I've actually got some bigger ones back here which I don't think you can quite see. I didn't paint this one. This is a a really quite hard to find model. So I bought this off eBay, painted, and I always said I'm going to strip it and paint it the same colour scheme as my army. But I'm just not a good painter. So until I get good enough, then I'm not going to do it. And I've also got this model, and this one's really cool because this is an old Hive Tyrant, so I don't know if you can hear it. It's metal. They stopped doing metal models as far as I know, so the new Hive Tyrant is plastic, and I think the new one is winged, but I don't know if it's the same model or not. So it's quite cool. But again, you know, it's all just needs stripping back to base and starting again. I think I recognise the name Riptide. I think he's in the server on the Discord, but I'm not sure. I mean, I know the profile picture because that's Final Fantasy. Might be 9? No, it's not 9. It might be 8. I think it might be 8. 10. Never mind. I don't even know my own Final Fantasy lore. I know it wasn't 9. I don't know why I said 9 because 9 is. Oh no, it's going to drive me nuts. The Black Mage from 9. Hey, sorry, I can't see. I need to get in the habit of... you can see my fingers. PS2 is like the best console ever made. I think it's got the most sales in history, the PS2. I never played 10 though. I played 7. I loved 7. I played a bit of 9. I had to borrow 9. And I played on with the Gambit system. But I don't know which one that was. Yeah, the PS3 was also awesome because the free multiplayer. And then Sony said, PS4? I'm not going to do that. This doesn't look right to me. Like, it just doesn't seem to slide into the joint properly. But I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Oh, the Wii! So I'm on a journey. Do you know what? Let's do a session zoomed out so I can chat to you guys for a bit. There we go. Fully zoomed out. Wait, what? Oh, I moved the camera. So I'm on a journey at the moment to try fix my fitness. And I've bought myself something called the Ring Fit Adventure on Switch. It is brutal. Either I am crazy unfit or that is brutal. It says I've burned like 20 calories and I am dead. My arms are killing, my stomach's killing, I am out of breath, and it says I've burned 20 calories. I think the calories is wrong, but it is awesome. So I'm doing like 2 levels a day of that. Yeah. Anyway, gonna zoom back in now because I don't want to break my neck. Also, I love just messing around with the zoom. I never cared for cameras, and now I'm like obsessed with them. Every time I get my next student loan, I'm like, right, what new lenses can I buy? What type is this? Right, I am really lost. I look away from chat for a minute and then I just get completely lost. Wait, Switch 1 beat out PS2 with sales? Oh wait, you guys talk about Ring Fit being hard, so it's not just me, right? I didn't know if anybody had heard of it. I thought it was like a really niche, obscure thing that I discovered. But I mean, I'm really enjoying it. It's actually really fun. But yeah, it completely knackers me. Oh yeah, and here's random Warhammer bit, right? I didn't realise that Oh shit. Getting glue everywhere. Some of the heads, there's no way it's going to focus on this. It might do actually. They've got their mouths open. Right? And I didn't realise they have to have a specific mouth back. So I accidentally glued the wrong half of the head to the wrong half. And had to try and pry it apart. That's how I ended up getting super glue all over myself. This stuff's much better. I struggle to stay motivated for working out. I'll get into a rhythm. Oh shit. I'll get into a rhythm where I'll do it quite often. You know, I'll do it every night in a row for like 2 or 3 months. And I'll miss one night and then that's it. I can't get myself back into doing it. Just gonna have to hold this one for a while. I don't remember the last time I used a hot glue gun. Yeah, I'm with you there. I'm very tired as well, which is why I wasn't sure if I was even going to bother streaming. I've been having a bit of insomnia recently. I just can't sleep. I was literally go to bed at like 10 o'clock at night. I'm still sat there awake at 1 PM. And then I might finally get to sleep and I wake up at 5 or 6 AM and that's it. Just can't go back to sleep. I'm lucky if I get 5 hours a night at the moment. Oh, his legs fall off. Maybe I'm just not putting enough glue on. When it's your money you're spending, you don't want to put a lot on. Yeah, I think the last time I used a hot glue gun was probably in school. That was obviously a long time ago. Now his head's come off. So I don't know if you guys knew this about me. I am incredibly impatient. Very, very impatient. Why I decided making models was a hobby for me, I don't know. Because I'm just sat here waiting for this to dry. Wait, what does this button do? Engage with your audience, what? Oh, it's telling me to start a members only live stream. Thanks, YouTube. That's definitely going to make my live stream get more engagement. Wait, I can't get rid of the +1. I can't get rid of it until I click members only live stream. So I think I have to kick you all guys out. What member exactly? I mean, I technically have one member. There you go. There she is. My one member. Thing is, YouTube won't stop hounding me about all these ways to make money. Oh, his legs have bloody come off. Why? Why don't they stay on? Oh, it's stuck to the carpet. Oh no, it's got hairs on it and stuff. Fuck's sake. Hang on, I'm covered in gunk. It's a disaster. I've got glue everywhere. Fuck's sake. My model is covered in fluff. Oh, and that's covered in toilet paper. Oh, fuck. It's just gonna have to go on. He's gonna... Oh, his head's come off. The good thing is, because I'm streaming this, I'm staying calmer than I usually would. Otherwise, I would be getting very angry right now. I'm just going to have to stay. But yeah, YouTube, right? It's really, really, really annoying because on my dashboard, there's a whole section about earning, and you click it, and it's like, you don't have super chat on. Yes, I'm well aware. And you don't have like donations, and you don't have this, and you don't have that. And it's like, I know. And then they don't stop hounding you until you put it on. So I had to activate a lot of it and then deactivate it just to get rid of notifications. Oh look, it's stuck to me. So it does still glue to fingers. Now I'm getting like... That's what I mean, I don't know if YouTube give a shit about having knives and blades on stream. I assume they don't. Twitch might be a bit more bothered about it. Because I don't want to leave the gluey gunk on it, because then you're going to paint it and you're going to see that texture underneath. Which is why I've had to strip all my old models, because they've got layers and layers of paint, which is adding texture and moving detail. But I think I'm going to leave that. I'm going to let him sit for a while. I can't get him in the base. He just keeps falling to pieces. Yeah, I guess to be fair, yeah, YouTube want me to make money, so they make money. A hairdryer? That might actually work. So, my arm is what decides to be in focus. I think that does make sense. I'm just really obsessed with the camera and stuff. Right. We might have to leave them at their bases, so I don't think I'm going to be able to paint those ones today. It should be fine as long as you don't cut yourself, yeah. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, the cut actually isn't bad. But, like I said, I don't want to get blood everywhere. I don't want to dye my models red. And I'm doing everything off camera. This is not natural to me, okay? This doesn't come natural. You see some streamers that they're just born to do that. Then there's me. That's so weird. That feels like it's stuck. What did I do differently? How's the lo-fi, everybody? I'm a huge lo-fi fan, and I can't hear it. Yeah, I could do that. Yes, that's a fair point. Oh, that's clearly not stuck. Alright, we'll just hold it for a bit, I think. Did I remember to clean my nails? They're a little long, but they're not bad. Your shiny cardboard. Do you want some more shiny cardboard? I've got a lot of shiny cardboard. What shiny cardboard do you collect? I'm a absolute hoarder of anything collectible. I just love it. Oh, money. Oh no, yeah, okay, good. I thought you weren't talking about cards then. I thought I was being too nerdy. Yeah, so I don't have any Magic the Gathering. Well, I mean, I don't have any unopened Magic the Gathering. I don't know where my Magic the Gathering stuff is. There is a slight peacefulness to this. focusing. This. Maybe it isn't focus. My eyesight's so bad. I think that is in focus. Yeah, this one's stuck. What on earth did I do differently though? Attach some metal weights under the base. That's an interesting idea. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a interesting design, isn't it? Like, all the weight's going to be right at the front, so. At least the flying ones, they come on like this special base, so that's never going to fall over. That being said, look. It's windy. Look how wobbly that is. Maybe you're supposed to glue them to the base, but I don't know. I don't like doing that. Yeah, so because I obviously am a student, obviously, I mean, you guys didn't know that because I definitely never ever talk about the fact that I'm a film student. But yeah, I get student loans, right? It's quite terrifying seeing that large chunk of money coming in, and it's like, there's so many things I want to buy, but I need to not go crazy. I am an idiot. I didn't press start recording. Well, looks like I'm downloading the YouTube bot again. Stop sticking to me! Oh, hang on. It feels like there is a point where it does stick. No, I think I'm crazy. What the heck is going on? Yeah, people who have self-control, I envy them. I'll tell you what, the people I envy the most, right, are the people that... Oh my god, I might have to go watch this one and start again. The people that find a game that they enjoy, and they just play it. Basically forever. I can't do that, and I've always been envious of people that can. See if I can adjust this one with a scalpel blade, because I can't touch it at the moment. I'm going to hold it like this. Yeah, exactly, like you, Charlie. Although I have to say your choice of game is questionable. Interesting. So again, loads of glue texture on some of these, so maybe I'm using too much now. Yeah, you probably will. I tell you, here, look at this guy, right? So this is one of the ones that I've stripped today with meth, right? This is called a Ripper, and there's supposed to be 5 of them on a little base. This is the only one that's left. I don't know what the other 4 are. I think Limbus is the only game that I genuinely have played for this long of a time, and I actually still play it, which is really not me at all. I think maybe Daisy Mod, when that started to become popular, me and a group of friends played that religiously for probably a couple of years. But yeah, Limbus is a really, really, really interesting game. and I've still not touched Canto 9, so no spoilerinos. I haven't touched it because I'm lazy. And I'll be completely honest with that, I am just lazy. Because I have to record it, and then it's like, you gotta pay more attention, you gotta make notes about the story. Oh, not again. It's got dog hair on it. Not really a puppy. I think she's 8. Yeah, part 3 is tomorrow, which I'm excited by because the whole battle pass opens up. And I think when I finish the next mirror dungeon, I am level 100 or pretty much pretty much there. So lots of goodies to get tomorrow. How are you level 120? I don't understand. Oh yeah, I guess you do still get 3 levels for just finishing it, right? So are you just farming mirror dungeon then? I'm only doing my weeklies. Unless I missed a week. I don't think I did. Don't try to understand. Wait, level 500? I'm back to running the dailies, and then I also do my weeklies, obviously in the weekly mirror dungeon, but I'm not doing anything more than that. To be honest, I really want to build a proper new syncing team to run Canto 9 with, and I'm hoping if I hold off a little bit longer we're going to get a Ryoshu Sync ID, but I don't know. Just sticking to me. The head going on seems to be the problem piece. It's just sticking to me. Maybe I should go clean my hands off this one. What's on there? Maybe if I just leave it alone, let it dry. Because there's no way you'll be able to see, right? But there's no way. Maybe you can. Just on the back of his head, there's like getting a little bit of texture. And it's basically from the glue on my fingers sticking and leaving behind a little bit. So it's just building up this little texture. I actually have Spice Sang now. I don't know where I got him. 2 seconds. Okay, so interesting. This glue is slowly doing the same thing that the super glue did yesterday. Yeah, it's never going to focus. It was a nightmare to get it to focus yesterday. Unless it's building on the super glue that was there. Yeah, so at the moment I'm using Heishu Don in my sinking team. She seems like a solid ID. But I'm not using Spice Sang. I'm using Solemn Lament. Thing is, I think I need to read up Solemn Lament because I'm not 100% sure I'm using it to its full capabilities. Because I swear I saw a video and someone's using Solemn Lament and then obviously with a lot of sinking, and every time they hit a target they're getting the sinking ID damage or sinking proc and like an extra 30 damage from the Solemn status. And I swear it doesn't do that for me. So I need to reread that. I thought it was just to get oh, that's UJAT. Oh wait, what? I'm lost. Am I thinking UJAT or thinking you're talking about UJAT? I also want UJAT. I don't have it yet, but I'd be worried that without Echoes of the Mana from Butler Otis, I'm not going to get enough sinking. Yeah, Solemn Yi-San. To be honest, right, if I had bought Rhymeshank at the end of last season like I meant to, instead of Reindeer, with Cody or Rhymeshank, I think all sinking needs are just covered. Otherwise, I'd probably swap out Office Rep Ishmael. I don't even think that's what she's called, is she? I'd swap her out back to Mola, because obviously she does not really build sinking count. I really need to start playing through library. I've literally got like a week off right now. You know, this is the time to go do stuff. We're on the head. This is where things go horribly wrong. And I dropped it. This plaster might have to come off to drive me at the wall. I never usually put plasters on wounds. It's just a nightmare. Like, I just can't grab stuff. The same with working in gloves. I hate it. And I know you still should and stuff, but it's a nightmare. I used to get constantly bombarded by my boss about not wearing masks and gloves in work. Just stick. Just gonna hold it for a minute. I hate gloves. It's just awful. But yeah, the damage on Office is awesome. And I just really like a mechanic. It's not holding great, but I'm hoping the glue just dries and it's fine. Yeah, I didn't know Season 9 was going to be... Season 9? Season 7. Canto 9. I didn't realise it was going to be sinking, but I'm so happy it is. You know, it's actually a perfect time for me to be like asking you guys stuff, because I've not had much time to play and keep up. With Office Ishmael, am I doing something wrong, or do you just sometimes get a little bit unlucky and you don't get the right skill? So you might have built up 2 or 3 of whatever passive's called, and then you just don't get the right skill. You can use ego, that's true. Can you use any ego, or do you mean like... Yes, yeah, right. And I suppose if you use one of her 2 gloom ones, then you hopefully get the S3, and then you get 2, and then... Because that's the thing, either I don't have many, or she doesn't have good coverage. It feels so weird, like, being on camera, but it's not my face, it's just my hands. And even then, you can't see anything I'm doing. But hey, we're here for the vibes, and I'm down for that. Wait. Yeah, that's what I mean, but... I know that's how you get the cards, but is there a way to guarantee you get the right skill to match the card? I'm just gonna hold it in the edge to... Oh, Bygone Days, yes. Do I have Bygone Days? That can proc, or that can apply Edges of the Mana, right? Oh, it's random. See, this is why I was assuming she would be awesome in Mirror Dungeon, because surely you can just replace all of the skills to skill 3. And then you're only going to get skill 3s. And then you're only going to get Gloom cards. No, don't fall. I tried her in Mirror Dungeon multiple times, and the game just trolls the hell out of me, and I've never had a skill replacement for her pop up. And we're back to this one just not sticking. Why? Oh, we got it. I honestly would love a way to remove IDs or sinners rather, not IDs, remove sinners, so I can literally go in with just Office Ishmael and only get her skill replacements. I know you lose all the passives, but passives are overrated. I haven't read too much into her defense skill, but presumably her defense skill is supposed to be a way to cycle skills. Right. That one's not feeling very good for some reason. Sometimes they just don't seem to work. Maybe the super glue wasn't the problem. Maybe these old models are the problem. The idea was tomorrow I was going to stream some of the painting. So if that is the case, I am going to work on a better setup so you can actually see what the hell's going on. Maybe I'll play with the phone again, because if I can have the phone as like a mini face cam, that would be better. I can't even pick this up. It's so small. No, just gonna hold it wrong. How old are them? So I don't actually know Because I know there's obviously the Leviathan stuff, right? So I know these are outdated compared to those. But I found this pack literally in my attic. If they're the same age as... this is the only one I have. This older model, then you're talking... let's see now, 16 years? So this, because like I showed off earlier, this is the metal hive tyrant. So this is like probably 16 years old. So I'm guessing they could be 16 years old. Whereas these I bought, I think about 2 or 3 years ago. And these ones, I stuck the glue on, done. It just worked. And these older ones that I found just not sticking. And I'm hoping the ones downstairs soaking in paint remover don't remove the glue, because otherwise I'm going to have to try to stick those together as well. It's probably not going to go well. But it's all over my fingers. I said this wasn't going to happen today. Alright, let's try to stick this head on. I'm absolutely gutted the amount of glue that's been left on the model. I might try to get some sandpaper to it tomorrow. See if I can take it off gently. It just seems to be the heads that are causing me trouble. They just don't want to stay. That didn't feel like it went on, but it's there and there's glue, so I'm going to trust the process. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, because it's really interesting. Like the newer ones, when I used the plastic glue, there was kind of like, it almost melted the plastic together and you could see it sticking. But that just isn't happening with these ones. So you might be right, it might not be plastic. Oh, and I don't know how many of the paints you can see. Maybe a third. Half these paints might just also be dead. This one's quite new, but I mean, I can see the different layers of paint separating out. So I'm hoping a mix will bring that back to life. But some of the ones, that's probably dead. I don't know what colour it's supposed to be. Screaming Skull, so it's like a bone colour. So that one might be dead. Yeah, the Tesseract. Not for my Tyranids. That's for the Necrons I'm too scared to build. Leave that on alone for a sec. The Necrons, the ones that I've got alive, these are the Necrons. Yeah, I'll zoom out a little bit. So these are the Necrons and random Chaos. I don't know where half this stuff came from. I've never collected Chaos. We again just found a box in the attic. What the hell was that? It's fine. But unfortunately, they didn't survive. So I don't know how easy that's going to go back together. But I mean, look how delicate that is. But again, I kind of, maybe these don't need stripping. These kind of have like a old metal look to them from natural wear. You know what? Just had a thought. Since you can't see the models very well anyway, let's go back to the original. That's not how it was. Like that. Oh, that way. That way. It feels weird just you seeing like my hands. That's not right. That's not how it was. He's trying to get everybody in the server nosh. Oh, actually, hang on. Wait, I just realised we have an actual Warhammer person here, right? So this is just a test model, so don't worry about how ugly it is. You're not going to focus on it. No. There. That'll do. So this is actually 3 different purples. I wanted a slightly pink flesh colour. So I wanted the... Wait, can you even hear me? I just realised the mic's over there. Hang on. Most genius setup I've ever done. It's just completely... It works everywhere. So I'm trying to get a fleshy pink colour, right? And it just isn't working. Does this stuff... Do you think if I use that on like a purple wash, will it go a pink colour? Or is it just not going to work and I have to go buy more paint? I don't know. So I tried a shade and I've not really used Yeah, so it was base coated with Corax white, and then I used like a shade. Oh yeah, you're miles away now, aren't I? I need like 4 cameras. I need cameras everywhere. Yeah, I'm trying to fix my old army. Want to bring it all back to life. So I'm stripping them all back to the base coat, starting afresh. Some of them are they're just broken as they are, so I'm going to try to learn how to paint wounds and stuff. But yeah, it's just a violet shade, because it didn't look that purple online, and then in the store it looked very purple, but I had my mind set on it, so I was going to go for it, but that is really, really purple. Oh, don't worry, I've been in and out of Warhammer for like 15 years, and I promise you, you'll be better at it than me. Also, the camera cutting off the top of my forehead makes me look bald, and I don't like that. Does a bit better. Contrast paints, yes. Contrast paints are really cool. I use them as much as I can. I don't really know what shade paints are for. It had like the same consistency as contrast paints, but it doesn't cover like a contrast paint. But I was worried that all the pinks look a bit too saturated. I think I'm going to go back out tomorrow, so I'm probably not going to do much painting, if any painting today, because I don't think I've got the colour that I want. See, like what I was doing the last time I attempted to fix it, oh yeah, you're miles away, it's good enough. I'm sure your eyesight's better than mine. I was going for a bone colour, And I wouldn't mind carrying on this paint scheme, but I don't remember how I did it. I know I didn't follow any sort of tutorial. And I'm pretty sure the wings are like 3 different colours mixed, and there's no way I'll be able to do that again. Ringed on holiday. Why ring? Right, let me try to finish gluing this one. Are they actually holding? Do you know what, to be fair, they are holding. I feel like I'm almost like hiding something from all of you, because like under this desk there are trays and trays of Warhammer. I keep starting hobbies and I quit them, so it is just literally just boxes and boxes of. So these ones, I don't know what these ones are. I don't know where these ones came from. And then see that, I'm pretty sure I own more Space Marines than that, so I don't know where the rest of them are. But again, really cool. Another rare old model, because it's another meta model. Don't know what it is. And obviously that's the Necrons. I got a ton of Tyranids downstairs. I'm sure I'm missing some. Oh yeah, now you can't see anything at all. You just see me looking concentrated. Because either that or I get frustrated. What army do you collect then, Catty? I want you to know your answer might make me think differently. It's not holding. Okay, orcs are cool, that's alright. It's not sticking. Yes, I'm alright with the orc love. I've got to admit, I'm not actually a fan of the Gene Stealers. I don't dislike them, but and actually, okay, for some reason I don't quite get the memes towards Tau, but I like Tau. I think they're really cool, but for some reason, oh shit, they are really memed on, and I don't quite get it. But I like Tau. But I mean, my love of Tau comes from Dawn of War. Me and my brother used to play Dark Crusade, and we'd play against the bots on the hardest difficulty, and we couldn't actually win. So what we used to do is we'd have both of us play Tau, and one of us would come and immediately build a base in the other one's base, and then you'd build like the giant railgun ones, and you'd embed them into the ground and just blast anyone that come at you. So we couldn't win, but we couldn't lose, and that was fun to us. So I like Tau, but yeah, I know they get some weird meme stuff online. I think it's like what's the word? What's the word for like the sort of insult towards anime fans? So I think that's what it keeps getting labelled as, and I don't get it. Now if you said Elder, then we might have some trouble. Or Imperial. I don't get Imperial and Elder. They're the two armies I don't like those. Weeb, thank you. Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, maybe it's because they're giant mechs. I think there's giant mechs in quite a few anime, but I don't know. Tower alright by me. Imperial might be just... Because, I mean, if you're going to collect the Imperial, you may as well collect Space Marines. That one just stuck. That one has worked perfectly. I'm not going to attempt to put it in the base, because I think if I do that, he might just fold in on himself. Here's some fun film nerding stuff for you. Right now, I am placed in the furthest rule of third. Apparently, it makes it more enjoyable to watch when I'm not in the centre. If I'm off to the side, apparently it's more enjoyable. That's what my uni degree is teaching me. I'm putting myself in tens of thousands of pounds of debt to learn that a rule of thirds is good. Money well spent, exactly. It's so funny, I think the best thing about uni is the amount of time I get just to goof off. I'm off for like, I think it's actually closer to 2 weeks. And I don't remember the last time I had that much time off working. This is great. And then it's going to come to end of summer. I've got literal months off. Sorry to everyone that is working, because now you probably hate me a little bit. It's alright. We're going to get lovely karma, because I'm going to try and stick those in their bases in a minute, and they're all going to crumble. It's going to be horrible for me, but you're all going to get a nice time out of it. Oh no, I didn't realise. Do you collect or have collected Warhammer, or you played the games? Because there are a lot of games which I didn't realise. Oh, his legs are moving. Don't do this to me. Hang on a minute. Why am I missing a head? Wait, I'm missing a head. Yeah, this is a disaster, this one. Oh no. This is the worst one yet. Not on the right place, but it's on. I'm just gonna leave that be. I mean, you know, you're gonna see them. There's just gonna be a shelf behind me. I'm gonna be sitting way over there. You're just gonna be able to just about tell what they are. So, I've tried playing the game 2 or 3 times in the past, and it's a little bit slow for me. I mean, now that I'm older, I might be more into it. I don't know. I've always wanted to try D&D, but I think as a kid it would have been too slow. But I don't think I'm going to play, but... Oh, no, seriously, don't worry. I'm going off in like 10 minutes, because I'm trying to fix my sleep. But I do plan on streaming more. Like, this wasn't going to be a one-off, and it's not all Warhammer, it's just whatever I feel like doing. Because I want to make more content, but all the stuff that I want to make just doesn't fit anything that I'm doing. So, I'm planning on streaming all sorts of random stuff coming up. So, don't worry about it. You'll see me again soon, and I appreciate you sticking around. You get some sleep. So, before I call it a night, I am going to see if I can find this missing head. I don't understand what's going on. Where's my head? Wait, I just realised I can go like handheld. Wait, you're coming with me. Come on, off we go. I've bought really long cables so we can go handheld. Yeah. Look, I have 2 claws. Nothing's in focus, but it's good enough. That's body, legs. That's not a head. I'm not on manual focus, so I don't know. I mean, I could swap to manual focus. That's a good idea. Aha. I think that's in focus now. No, that's not. Alright, I'm gonna put it down again. This is awful. I'm so sorry. Hope you enjoy motion sickness. There we go. I think we're in. Nope, we're not in. Yeah, we're in. Sorry about that. Okay. Very sorry. How am I missing a head? I don't know what's happened. Oh, and I think I broke my focus. That's what I get. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll glue together what I have, and if I find the head, great. If not, headless Tyranid. I wouldn't be surprised if I tried to glue it. It got stuck to me, and I've just flung it somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look up the old models though. Yeah, I thought, right, I got this little table, and I got this all set up, and I was like, nothing can go wrong. It's all going to be in one place. And, well, I don't know how long I've been live, and I'm pretty sure I'm still not on focus, but nothing has not gone wrong. I did a test model before I started. That's the worst thing. I did a test model and it went perfectly. Everything stuck exactly as it was supposed to. It was great. And I go live and everything goes horribly wrong. Like, that is just not sticking. It's like, look. So there's no way you're gonna be able to see actually, but so it's sticking. But you can see in its shoulder it's separating out again. So I've been trying to basically, push it back in, and then you start getting this like glue bits all over like your fingers, and then that sticks to the model. And then there's a horrible texture behind, which is going to show up on the paint. Oh, god damn. I know I'm not crazy, because let's see. That one. Okay. It's gonna be really, really hard to tell. But if you look at the texture on the wing, it also could be maybe this was near the end of the spray can. But it has left a texture. But all my models that I have to show that texture with paint and colour on are downstairs bathing in paint remover. So I can't show that it does stick through the layers, but it does. I think this one I got lucky with. I think this one's quite good. Yeah, I think that one's fine. Well, we're missing a head. But apart from that, we have... Oh, yeah, I mean, I should probably stick them in the bases first. That one's head has gone completely wonky. But I do think, maybe with a little bit of sandpaper, maybe I can get that off. But I cannot believe how tight these bases are. Okay, that one didn't go wrong. It's another non-standard though. But that's okay. Norse just give me an idea to fix that. That one's good. And then it falls over. It's really annoying because I've heard about the weights. Norse was telling me about that. I'm gonna have to look that up because that would be brilliant. But yeah, I'm kind of gutted because I went into my local shop today. Only to find out. So they released a Leviathan set when I last played. It's like new Tyranid models. And there was new Space Marines as well, but I mostly wanted the Tyranids. I was ready for when it came out. I was ready to go in and buy it on that day. And I just stopped my project working on the same thing I'm working on now. Just basically as it came out. So I never went to pick it up. And I went in there today and it said, oh no, yeah, that turned out to be like one of the most popular sets ever. It sold out as soon as it came out. I'm pretty sure they're not even releasing more of it. So I can't get it. Or I go on eBay like you've just suggested and they're like 300 quid. I can't believe it. I'm gutted. So all the new nice Tyranids, I can't get any of them. So I'm lucky I had this set. I think you can still buy the older stuff, which is strange to me. I keep getting told about Vinted for all sorts of stuff, but I've never actually used it. I got told you can buy like camera lenses off there as well. I assume it's the same sort of thing as eBay, where it's just other sellers, just regular people that got stuff to sell. This one's face is really messed up. I'm kind of gutted about that. I'm having so much trouble getting these in the bases. feels like it's going to break. Just doesn't want to go. There we go. One more. Technically two more, because I got a headless one. UK based eBay. Oh, is it UK only? Didn't realise that. Right, now there's actually one more. And interesting, I have a spare base as well. Wait, I have a spare base. I mean, I guess technically there is this one, which I found half built, which I'm pretty sure wasn't me, which I'm using as like a test for colours. But it's really weird. Whoever painted this, painted it black, so they gave it a black base, and then put a white base over the top. Unless it was me a really long time ago. Because that's what all my models are like, which is why they're really difficult to get back to grey. Okay, besides the missing head and all the troubles, I'm calling that a win. Not bad. Is your leg just fallen off? No, I don't think so. Nice. So I will look up pinks, see if I get a better flesh colour. I'll go get a new spray can tomorrow, and hopefully prime all these white. I will hopefully strip the rest of my models tomorrow. I've got a sonic bath coming, so hopefully I can just stick them in a sonic bath and stick some solvent in there, and all comes off nice and clean, and then we're ready to actually fix things. Fun day. Right, I didn't intend to stream this short, but I am going to call it a day. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I actually appreciate that. It was a weird bit. It was weirdly fun, you know. And now I got to do like the awkward walk because it's actually controlled over there. So I'm just gonna waddle past you guys. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Hang on. Almost. Yeah. Cheers. See you guys. Take care. Almost. There we go.